8 things you need to stop expecting from others and yourself. Have you ever noticed that when you expect someone to do something, they never seem to do it? In fact, the more you expect from someone, the less motivated they are to follow through with your expectations. What's even worse is when your unmet expectations lead to disappointment and frustration, and this can create conflict in both your personal and business relationships. There are some things you need to stop expecting from others, including yourself. Here are 8 of them. 1. Everyone will like you. No one will like you all of the time, and that's okay. Just because someone doesn't like you for a day or a week or longer doesn't mean there is something wrong with them or something wrong with you. Likewise, no one will like everything about you all of the time. If they did, they wouldn't be real people, they would be robots, not human beings. Sometimes we need to accept that we can't win everyone over, even if we try our hardest. That doesn't make us failures or unlikable people, it just means we are being ourselves in a world where everyone isn't always going to agree on every single thing. It also means we shouldn't beat ourselves up when someone doesn't like us or what we do, because those opinions aren't necessarily valid. 2. People won't make mistakes in front of you. We all make mistakes, we just don't often admit it. But if you want to be a good leader, you need to not only admit your mistakes but also learn from them. And once you acknowledge your own fallibility, stop expecting other people to be flawless. Instead, expect that others will make mistakes and that you'll have to help them learn from those mistakes, because we all can use help sometimes. 3. Everything will go smoothly. If you expect to be told what to do by your boss and that all business transactions will go smoothly, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Think of it in terms of life. Your friends and family can help guide you, but they can't fix your problems or bail you out when things go wrong. The same goes for your business. Don't put too much pressure on others to provide you with solutions. Instead, try to identify issues as they arise and take steps towards solving them before they become bigger problems. 4. Other people are more responsible than you. Getting mad at others for not doing what you want is a losing game. In reality, other people will almost never do what you want them to do, and getting upset about it only causes frustration in your life. So stop expecting them to respond differently, and start learning how to be happy with your own decisions. After all, you are responsible for your own feelings. If someone else does something that affects you negatively, it's up to you to decide whether or not it's a problem for you. 5. People care about your problems more than their own. It's not that people don't care about you and your problems, but they also have their own life to deal with. Do everything you can to help yourself before you go begging someone else for help. If something is bothering you, take it upon yourself to address it or talk to a professional if necessary. But do everything in your power before expecting someone else to do it for you. 6. People will never lie to you. People lie. People cheat. And people let you down. When you decide to be a part of someone's life, you are not just choosing them, you are also choosing their friends, family, co-workers, and acquaintances. Everyone they come into contact with on a regular basis has an effect on their mood and well-being. 7. People won't make mistakes around you. Don't expect people to be perfect. That doesn't just mean that you shouldn't count on everyone doing things right. It also means you should stop expecting everyone around you to make sure everything is done perfectly. It's no one else's job to make sure that everything is done correctly for you, it's your responsibility. If you want something done well, do it yourself or hire someone who will do a better job than anyone else would have. 8. Everyone will be honest with you. We're all in different places in our lives. Each person is coming from a unique perspective, with their own set of experiences and feelings. Some people are still growing, while others have less to learn. We all have our blind spots, and we're not always going to know what's best for someone else. You might be asking too much of a person by trying to get them to provide you with something they can't give at that moment. The solution? Be honest with yourself about what you want and need, ask for it directly if possible, and accept whatever answer comes your way. Don't expect everyone to see things as clearly as you do. And remember, sometimes even when someone does give us exactly what we want or need, It doesn't mean it will solve our problems or make us happy, because ultimately only we can do that for ourselves.